Hey guys, happy Thursday. So today's vlog is going to be a little bit heavy, I think. I have some very serious topics to discuss, and I hope you bear with me. I decided to film on the flip today because I don't know if I'm going to need to stop to gather my thoughts or if this is going to run on for longer than 5 minutes. So I just wanted to make sure that I was filming in a format that I could actually edit as opposed to on my iPhone. The first thing I want to talk about today is anxiety. If you guys were watching my vlog a few days ago, I mentioned that I started having anxiety late at night and that while I was in bed, I really wanted to turn on a flashlight and turn on the camera and start talking to you guys because you guys are my savior as far as my anxiety goes. When I'm having anxiety, I just want to talk to you guys about it because I know a lot of you are going through the same thing, and I know how hard it is, and I know how much it hurts, and I know how much better it feels to have other people there and be supportive of you and tell you it's all okay. So last night, I was a little stressed out before I went to bed, and I ended up having nightmares, multiple nightmares about a very similar scenario that was totally realistic. And I'm not going to name names or talk about specific people, but it had to do with somebody who's sort of in my life still, but sort of from my past. And the scenarios that I was experiencing in my dream were so realistic and so much like what I had gone through with this person that it was kind of breaking my heart over and over again in my dream. So I woke up feeling kind of off. And I went to work, and work was great. I had a wonderful day at my office. Everything went lovely. My patients were all very excited this week that I had makeup on. Last week, as you guys know, because I vlogged every day, I didn't put any makeup on except after work on Valentine's Day to film a beauty video. The rest of the week it was just barefaced because I was just tired, not in the mood, and I'm not ashamed. I just prefer my makeup. But this week, or especially today, all the patients, oh, you have such pretty eyes, you have such pretty hair, I love the way you do your makeup, you're beautiful. And of course, that's wonderful, guys. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, and I'm not trying to diminish the power of a compliment. I just smile and say thank you, and I love it so much. But at the same time, these dreams that I had last night, coupled with a couple things in my reality, like I said, I hate to name names. I can't really go into specifics about certain scenarios with certain people because they haven't agreed to be on film, so I choose to just mostly not mention them. So if I ever seem stressed out or upset and I allude to a someone or something, just know that, there are people and scenarios in my life that aren't my own personal business that have to do with other people, so I don't feel comfortable vlogging about them as much as I want to share everything with you guys. When there are other people involved, I just try to respect them and leave them out of it. So, I was kind of worked up all day. It just kind of escalated, and I wanted to turn the camera on when it was full blown, I was having trouble catching my breath, and I was trying to remember take deep breaths and just calm down. And it actually got so bad that right before I left work when my shift was over, I did take a pill for anti-anxiety, which is why I'm fine right now. And that's really not something I do very often. I don't like taking medication to control my mental well-being, and I'm not opposed to people taking antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication. I understand that you need them sometimes, and of course, clearly, since I took one today. There's just a time and a place for it, and you just have to be sure you're doing it in moderation and you don't abuse things like that, because I'm very worried about the potential addictive properties of anything that you can consume that affects your mental state or mood. But on the one hand, I'm extraordinarily grateful because I'm able to express myself like this to you, and I was afraid I was going to burst into tears when I turned the camera on because I was just having such a hard time. And this is what I'm trying to get to. I want to give a huge, gigantic shout out to my new YouTube friend, Independent Jen, Jenn. INDEPENDANT And of course, it's all one word. I'm going to link her channel below, and I'm going to link at least one, maybe two of her specific videos below. I've been watching every video she's made. She chronicles issues with codependency and anxiety, and about once a week she uploads an update and talks about things of that nature and how she's doing, and the highs of the week, the lows of the week, what she's doing to work on it. And I know there are a lot of vlogs out there where people talk about their anxiety and their social disorders and what they need to work on with themselves. And I watch a few others too. I'm not saying I don't, but the concepts she presented to me, specifically the one about having irrational thoughts, that's something I've been doing lately. And when she started talking about it, my first instinct was to say, I don't do that. The thoughts that I'm having are justified. I know that's what the other person is thinking. And then you take that step back and go, take a deep breath and calm down. You're not a mind reader. Even if you're perceptive to other people's behavior, it doesn't make you know what they're thinking or saying. It's just you assuming what they're thinking or saying based on what you would do or what you're afraid they would do. And Jen explains it a lot better than I do, which is why I'm going to link her videos below. So please watch them. Tell her I said hi. I hope you guys like her videos. They really gave me a lot to think about, and I am so infinitely grateful for her and the insight that she has provided. And I just wanted to say thank you to Jen and to anybody else who's out there and been a great support system for me. I have made so many friends through YouTube, and I do consider them my friends, because friends are people that relate to you. Friends are people that communicate with you. Friends are people that care how your day is going and what you did and all that stuff. So I just think I'm so lucky. I'm, of course, really glad that I've calmed down some, and I know that is in part due to the anti-anxiety medication. I'm kind of sorry I didn't get to film when I was in the throes of my hysteria, but at the same time, like I said, I was so afraid I was going to cry on camera, and I don't mind crying on camera. I've done it before. You guys have seen me bawling, but I don't want to feel that way. And, Shay Carl always says happiness is a choice, and this is one of those things where I can't choose my circumstances, but I can definitely choose how much I let them affect me. So with that, I'm going to end today's vlog. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you go check out Jen's channel and tell her I said hi and thank you. I hope she's watching anyway. And if you guys have experienced anything like this, if you're having a hard day today, if you've been having a tough time in general, ever, comment below, make me a video response. I would love to hear your stories. Tell me what you guys do when you're feeling anxious. Do you try like deep breathing? Do you watch a movie? Do you do an art and craft project? I go on YouTube a lot. I make the videos or I watch other people's videos. That's a lot how I cope. Like I said, YouTube is pretty much the thing that saved my life a few years ago. So without it, I don't know what I'd be right now, but I love you guys. I thank you so much for watching. I know this video was a little bit heavy. It was very not makeup or nail polish related. But don't worry, I have hauls coming up. Stuff is on its way. And you guys are awesome. You're phenomenal. I love you all so much. And I just thank the universe every day for giving me this opportunity and giving me the courage to actually do this. And we're coming up on a year, guys. I only have a little over a month until I've been doing this for a year, so I'm really excited. And stay tuned tomorrow for the giveaway winners from my contest, and I'm also supposed to do a weigh-in tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But okay, goodbye for real. See you tomorrow.